And that stuff sticks in their mind. It truly stay with them, man. If they continue to see it like we were talking about before, bro, it get deposited in their subconscious.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? They truly get deposited in their subconscious, and then they start acting upon those things and actions and what they see and how they got brought up and how they got the chains on it. And you know me, I'm not downplaying the chains. I'm not doing that at all. It's just if you got your son out here calling him a gangster, I wish somebody would call my son a gangster.
Nothing beneficial.
I wish somebody would call my son a gangster. He's nothing near a gangster. You feel me? Like that's not. You gotta train your child up the way he should go. You feel me? It's just like us, man. Me and Doug really not even just. We more than entrepreneurs, man. Like we want to truly inspire the youth. We want to be impactful on this earth.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why we going so hard, and that's why any person that come into our lives, they don't even have to be you. Anybody that come into our lives,
Getting changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Doug. I'm with my co-host K-Ross.
What's going down?
Y'all, welcome to another edition of the Bigger Dream Podcast. Ross, how you feeling on this Thursday morning, man?
Man, I'm blessed, man, motivated. I'm just enjoying the grind, man, enjoying the journey, bro, enjoying the process. I'm feeling good today, bro. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good as well. Got that workout in this morning.
Yes, sir.
Man, bro, that boy Head-Eye, he be on his workout stuff now.
I've been working out for free.
He told me about implementing cardio into my workouts, like before my workout. Have you ever done like the stair joints?
Oh, the 30 minutes, don't play.
Bro, I ain't never done them mugs before. I did them mugs for 11 minutes. Yeah. And bro, my legs, I'm sweating. I don't never just be sweating while I'm in the gym, but I was sweating. And bro, today was leg day, so it was pretty intense, man. Yeah. But shout out to Head-Eye, man. I'm feeling good. I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff in my life in order, bro. I'm trying to take, and like I be asking you, like, I want to just take everything to the next level, you know. And for everybody out there listening, man, I want you guys to take everything to the next level as well. It's just been on my mind heavy, bro, just, you know, going to the next level with everything in my life, bro. Like, literally every single thing in my life. And you know how we were talking before the podcast, on our mini podcast. Well, should we invite the podcast family to our mini podcast? I think that they may want to.
Maybe one day.
I think they can benefit from them much, but pretty much, bro, just that intentional and deliberate, bro. Yeah. Like with everything, like, man, stuff not gonna happen by accident, and you really gotta realize that, bro, stuff really not gonna happen by accident. So I'm just, you know, this week I just been like, bro, like I have to get it. Like every single day I would, you know, work towards the business, work toward this and work toward that. So I'm just ready, you know, bro, this second quarter, I just want to come out of this second quarter good, and third quarter just be, you know, have more success than we got right now, bro. So, but yeah, y'all, man, I had an experience this past week. And I told Ross, I was like, man, maybe I should bring this to the podcast. So this podcast right here, the conversation I had, it was with a youngin. It was with a youngin, about 11 years old. He was 11 years old. Shout out to Bunny. Yeah. Y'all, we gotta inspire the youth. You know, I'm gonna start it out there. Like, we have to inspire the youth because they are looking at every single thing that we're doing. You know, kids these days, they get a lot of information, and they get a lot of stuff off the internet, off, you know, social media and different things like that. And, you know, I was one of those people, you know, and I don't know how I feel, and I'm gonna ask you, like, how you feel about this, but like, I was like, man, when I have kids, I don't want to be that parent to have a kid like that's like what they call it, like an iPad kid. Like always on the iPad, always on the electronic. How you feel about that, bro, before I get into it?
I mean, like I said, I understand, you know. I don't personally like it at a certain age, you know. 13 years old, that's cool, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? When they turn a teenager. But I feel like the youngsters, man, 12 and below, they need to be going outside like how I used to do. You know what I'm saying? Be more involved with your friends and stuff. But now them boys, they over there on the iPad. I'm talking about 2 years old and work that thing, man. Telephones and stuff. And I get it because, like I said, the words say they'll be wiser.
Yeah.
But yet they be weaker as well. But still, I'm just like, man, You know, I'm gonna try my best to keep, you know, when that time do come, I'm gonna try to keep the electronics from them. But
So
I think they gonna adapt to it, you know, cause they gonna say why he get to be on it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I was thinking like that, and I was like, I don't want my children to be on iPad and stuff when they're young, based off me. Yeah. So like, why are we basing what they should do off of us though? Don't we sound like the older generation before us? Yeah. But you know, when I was talking to the kid, I realized like they really learning stuff off this iPad. And you know, folks, they really making money gaming or whatever. But like the information that he was telling me that he consumes throughout the iPad, I'm like, bro, like you using it for the right purpose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course he played the game and different things like that, but he told me about this one video about investing. And yeah, I'm talking about an 11-year-old. And I even told him, I was like, man, if I knew all the information that you know, like when I was 11, I said, I would be on a whole nother level. So yeah, I just want to, pretty much for this podcast, man, I just want to talk to you guys and help you guys that, to inspire the youth whenever you see like somebody younger, whenever you see a like a young kid or whatever. Because his biggest thing, we were just talking about, like literally we talked about investing, saving, credit cards, college, starting businesses. Like I literally felt like I was talking to like Kadarius or somebody. Like I really felt like we talked for hours. Wow. I've never held a conversation with a kid longer than like 5-10 minutes, but this is literally like hours. And you know, he was just telling me, you know, different things. He was asking me like, what is investing? What is real estate? What is this? How can I start a business and things like that? And as I learned, I was like, these kids, like I said, they're seeing what's going on around us. But you know, like for example, when I was a kid, like I didn't really get taught like different things like credit cards, starting your own business, investing, things like this. So I was like, I'm finna do my duty right now and help this kid out on game with stuff that I'm pretty sure, well, I know for a fact that school isn't gonna teach him. So you know, we was talking about what can I start with first? I guess the credit cards. And he was just like, yeah, what is a credit card and things like that? And I told him the benefits of a credit card over debit cards. And I was just like, man, credit is really more valuable than money. Like you need to be, I know you can't be working on your credit right now, but like when you do get that credit card and things like that, you have to pay it monthly. And we were talking about short-term and long-term gains. He was like, so how do they have bad credit? And I was like, you know, when people get credit cards and they got all this money right here, they just go crazy. They just start buying stuff right now, but they're not thinking of like the long term. And I was like, whenever you do get your own credit card, I always think about the long term. If you can't afford it right now, you better be able to afford it within the next 30 days or month, whenever your time to pay your credit card off is. Because if you don't, it's going to take a hit to your credit. And I was just like, whenever you do, just be cautious. And I was like, that's where a lot of people, they mess up at, because they'll be spending all this money on their credit card and they not thinking about the loan. They not thinking like, oh, I'm going to have money. I may or may not have money within the next month, so I shouldn't be doing this. So I was like, whenever you do get yours, you know, just make sure that you're responsible about it. And, bro, we were just going super deep, bro. And I was just like, man, like, I can't wait. And I'm going to continue to, you know, continue to help this kid out, man. But I was just like, bro, like these kids, they are smart. And like you said, you said every generation they get smarter.
They get wiser, yep.
Every generation they get wiser. And my mind was blown, bro.
Generation get wiser, yep.
Yeah.
And that's good that you being a great example, you know what I'm saying, in our friend life right there, man. Because I feel like the youngsters need that, man. I feel like at the age we at now, we supposed to want to give back to the youngsters, to the youth. You feel me? So they can be inspired. Because again, there's so much stuff that they battling now that we haven't battled. You know what I'm saying? Like that, of course, they got great information now. But I want to see it get applied to them after high school. You feel me? I want to see them truly go against it, make the correct decision to truly pursue it, instead of just going down, you know, whatever road that they take that's leading them to the wrong information. Now, I'm talking about the rappers and all that stuff, man. Man, not for real, man. Cause the youth, man, I've seen the youngsters, bro. They killing people, bro, and it's sad my heart for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they quick to shoot people and things like that. I'm like, bro, if you're not getting motivated in the youth right now, if you're not getting motivated by how many people are becoming millionaires, You know what I'm saying? And you could become a millionaire at the age of 16, 15. You know, we probably had about one growing up. You know what I'm saying? Hear about a 16-year-old being a millionaire. But now you got 16-year-old millionaires. You got 15-year-olds that starting business. I seen one on Shark Tank the other day.
Oh, wow.
15 years old, you know what I'm saying? And Mark Cuban asked, so what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to go to school. And my dad, he's going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's crazy. But y'all millionaires already. Like, you can apply this information now. And even with the credit, like, you can ask your parents, hey, can you put me on your credit card so I can build credit? So once I do graduate high school, you could be off to a great start. I wish that would have happened to me.
You get that head start. Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But man, I feel like we supposed to be wanting to give back to the youth in a major way and truly be inspiring them. Like, hey, when you graduate, man, you really can pick and choose what route you want to do. If it's a doctor you want to be, of course, school is your route. You know what I'm saying? If it's real estate, you really don't have to go to school for that. Here's a course for you. You can learn it. This is how you got to do it. You got to just come up with the funds. It's what I want to lead the kids to the right direction instead of growing up like, hey, you got to go to school. You got to do this so you can get a good job. No, what do you really want to do? This is what you okay. So this is the road. You know what I'm saying? If whatever it may be, if you want to be a nurse, you know you got to go through school to be a nurse. You need the credentials. But if you want to be a business owner, you know what I'm saying? There's different routes that you can take, and I truly want to just direct them and help direct them. So anybody that's in the youth that's in my life, that's what I'm gonna truly be working on and focus on for real, man. So yeah, that's great that you had a conversation with them, and I know that you called me. You like, man, it's crazy how we was talking for hours.
Hours, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hours, and that was good that you was there to talk to him about it.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
For sure.
Because and it's good that you the man that you are now. Because a lot of youngsters, they talking for hours and getting the wrong information.
Oh, man. Okay. I didn't even think about that route, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's good that you know the correct information and you apply it to your life, you know, and he get to see it.
Yeah.
You know, he really get that exposure just for being around you.
Yeah.
And he see the grind and he see what it takes. You feel me? So it's a lot of people that the youth is talking to, these people like us, you know what I'm saying, same age as us, and they're not getting the right information.
Bro, you got people our age talking to the youth, and they giving them guns. They giving them.
That's what I'm saying.
They
tell them go get girls, have multiple women. You come talk to me, yeah, I feel you, bro. You a player, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, not cool, bro. Get you one girl.
Yeah,
you gonna need that.
Yeah, bro. So I can't believe I don't know why I didn't think about that. And that's what I always come down to. You need the right information.
That's true.
And I mean, bro, like you said, like folks, I don't even know if he's had one of these type of conversations, but I don't know. I'm not saying he have or he haven't, but I'm just saying, like, you should have, bro, if you would have been there, you would have seen he was like so enthusiastic about it. And I'm like, bro, like that's literally me now. Cause I told y'all on the first podcast, I loved having deep conversations, and to see a kid want to do that is what I said, bro, this is amazing, bro. I said, this is crazy. But y'all, back to like what Ross was saying, like, man, with these kids these days, like, you really have to gas them up. Like, whatever they want to do, gas whatever they want to do up. I mean, if, like you said, if they want to be a nurse, point them in the right direction of what nurses do. Like, give them the playbook. Like, it's out there. Like, gas whatever these kids these days want to do up. And you have to just encourage and, like, motivate them. And, you know, what I learned with that conversation, you got to be patient. You know, you got to be patient with kids. And as I was giving him game on credit and giving him game on, you know, different stuff, he would answer it, you know, and I'm not the type of person that if they answer the wrong thing, I'm going to snap on you or whatever. I let him give me an answer. He thought that this was like the correct answer, how to do this and that. And I was like, well, no, you have to do this. But what I feel like is important, you have to give them a voice as well. Let them have a voice, you know, like I'm trying to say, like, they pretty much, their opinions matter. Like, they thought process. They're humans too. They're humans as well. Their thought process, all that matters. And I'm just like, bro, like, these people, these kids, you know, they're intaking everything, and you have to treat them like when I was talking to him, like, I know you're going to be successful. So I'm talking to him like, I'm not I'm not sugarcoating stuff. Like, I'm actually giving you the game like the raw. And that may be wrong. Some people can't interpret information like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was just like, I feel like I got to give him the raw information and, you know, just be patient and let them voice their opinions and different things like that. So, man, I ain't gonna lie. I learned a lot from that conversation, and that's just gonna help me out in the future.
Yeah.
And, you know, I told you that he want to be an architect, you know, and y'all, this kid, he gonna be amazing. I'm talking about architect, business, everything. Man. But I was like, bro, 11 years old, you already know what you want to be in life. I said, when I was 11 years old, I had no idea. I was still, like you said, I was still outside playing with my bros.
Playing throwback tackle. You feel me? Shoot, I'm playing
curveball, everything.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about what I'm about to be. I'm trying to figure out when can I go outside and when can I eat.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, man, that's what I said, man. I salute him, bro. 11 years old. I already know what he want to do.
Crazy,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? And he's just taking each day by day just to be able to learn, you know what I'm saying, about architect and just be able to just learn about himself and just be able to grow at 11 years old, man. That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's a genius.
That is crazy. And I'm like, man, I got to continue to gas him up because I know he going to be successful. Yeah. So I hit you up. I don't know. Well, I know you remember when I bring it up. But I was like, hey, man, what can I do, you know, to help him get to that next level? Because I know you good with helping people go further. You know what I'm saying? So you were just like, hey, man, have him draw a house, you know, and different things like that. So I told him to draw a house, and I put my own little twist on. I was like, every month on the 1st, I need to have a different house by you drawn up. So he was like, okay, I got you. And then he just told me the materials that he need. And I said, bet, I'll get them for you, bro, because I need to gas you up on this idea that you have right now. Because, man, just think about it. You drawing a house, 12 houses a year, you know, once every month, and you're just 11. So by the time you get 18, and you've been doing this since you was 11, your skill set, the way you see houses, the way your houses are, they gonna be crazy.
Bro.
And you starting out at 11 years, I said, man, I gotta gas him up. I said, man, I gotta take this kid to the next level, bro. Because, man, like you said, when you start off the podcast, like, bro, the kids are our future, and I really have a passion for the kids, but I didn't know that, bro. I mean, I know what I did.
We have to lead them into the right direction, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Because when we leave this earth, they got to take on the earth, and they got to be creative, and they can use their creativity now. You know what I'm saying? But we want them to be in good hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't want them going to jail and stuff. It's not cool to go to jail. Like, if you a youngster and you in your youth and you in high school or middle school, it's not cool to be out here shooting people and listening to these rappers, and you want to put the money to your ear. You want your money in the bricks. You want your money in the bank. You want to take care of your family. You know, you can't take care of your family in jail. You know, and I know the rappers out here pushing this stuff. Oh, they so dope and all this stuff, man. Listen, that's not cool. You got to be careful about what you put in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just awesome. Like I said, bro, what you doing for, what's your name again? Vonnie, man. It's just awesome how you doing that, bro. I just love everything you doing.
But yeah, bro, but it's like, I mean, I don't see how a person could, you know, like you saying, like, when they talking to a kid, put them in like because all that's doing is leading them to like a bad road, bro. Right. Like when you talk, like I said before, when I seen parents let their kids have a gun and when I have a gun, but you know, like hold a gun and stuff, I'm like, bro, like it's nothing beneficial from that at all. You're only leading him down a bad road, like, cause they gonna grow up thinking you supposed to do that,
bro. I see it even as babies, man. I'm looking at these. You know what I'm saying, that our people and they kids, and I'm looking at like, look how you care, look how you let your son carry himself. I mean, you dress him like this, you giving him, you putting the chains over him and stuff like that. And we glorifying this type of stuff. Society like, oh, he clean, he got a chain on him, boy. He got money in his pocket. Like, you building him up for that type of environment. You feel me? Like that? That's not the way to go. Exactly. I know y'all thinking that is the way to go, but that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to have my son so I can show him the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Train up a child the way he should go. That's what the Bible teaches me. You feel me? So, man, that's not, you automatically, kids are going off by what they see nowadays, man.
I agree.
You feel me? I agree. I don't want to get too many views, because if I talk about the Dwayne Wade situation, you know, but I'm not going to talk about that. Ain't none of my business. But kids go by what they see. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff sticks in their mind. It truly stay with them, man. If they continue to see it like we were talking about before, bro, it get deposited in their subconscious.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? They truly get deposited in their subconscious, and then they start acting upon those things and actions and what they see and how they got brought up and how they got the chains on it. And you know me, I'm not downplaying the chains. I'm not doing that at all. It's just if you got your son out here calling him a gangster, I wish somebody would call my son a gangster.
Nothing beneficial.
I wish somebody would call my son a gangster. He's nothing near gangster. You feel me? Like that's not. You got to train your child up the way he should go. You feel me? And just like us, man. Me and Doug really not even just. We more than entrepreneurs, man. Like we want to truly inspire the youth. We want to be impactful on this earth.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why we going so hard, and that's why any person that come into our lives, they don't even have to be the youth. Anybody that come into our lives,
getting changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, we truly want to guide and lead and direct it into the right place. Wherever you're trying to go, we're listening. We're hearing you. You feel me? We want to lead you to the correct place, man. And it's so important that we listen to our youth.
Yeah.
And like Doug say, treat them as human beings. Like, let's not talk over them. Let's hear what they got to say.
Let them express,
you
bro.
You gotta figure out, as a parent, you gotta figure out what the gift is. You know what I'm saying? You got some parents out here don't care. They working too much, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. You got to provide for your family. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you still need to look. You still need to listen to your son, listen to your daughter, see what they love to do. You feel me? Let's sit down and talk to them. And they're truly, like Doug say, gas them up. Like, okay, bet. Let's get it then. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it every day. Hey, son, you still talking about hooping? Well, get out there and shoot up some shots. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, you better have 100 shots every day.
You know what that would do to a kid, bro?
Oh, I guarantee you that kid is saying, Dad told me to put up 100 shots. I'm putting them up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Make sure your school work is done and go put up them 100 shots before I come back home from work. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that so they can get to the next level. I love when I run on the trail, bro, and I see them youngsters out there working out because they serious about their football career. You know what I'm saying? If a youngster wants to say he want to make it to the NFL, don't ever say, oh, man, you know how hard it is to make it to the NFL? You know what I'm saying,
man,
bro? Because kids, bro, they take things different from than adults. You know, they take that to heart. They'll go behind closed doors and cry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that will stick with them. And the thing about it is, they won't even talk about it, and it'll stick with them for life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what hurt, because a random human being can come up to your son and say, "Boy, you ain't gonna make it." You know what I'm saying? And they won't even tell their parents. They will be afraid to tell their parents that a grown man said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the NFL," and they will cry behind closed doors, and you won't even know what's wrong with your son. But that's why you got to build a strong relationship with your kids too, so they can talk to you about everything. And I thank God for my mama, man. I tell you, man, I tell my mama, I thank you for how you taught me, how you built me up. You feel me? Because she allowed me to talk to her whenever I could. Now my mama was hard though. And to this day, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
Woo, boy, mama hard, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God for my mama, man, because she truly trained me the way I was supposed to win. Yeah. I was raised in the church, you feel me, and stuff like that. Even though I went my separate ways, I still came back to what I was trained up on. You feel me? So I thank God for my mama, man. She didn't put me in no gangs, and she didn't have me around a lot of crazy stuff growing up. And that's what that environment is such an important role, bro. You have your babies up here at the parties, at the clubs, you know what I'm saying? What's your son doing at the club? Waiting to get picked up from the daddy, and they looking at mama going to the club.
Yeah.
Now, hey, mama, I want to be there, boy. You 3 years old. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just a lot of things that we got to do as adults, man. Really reach back and help the youth out and really lead them, man. Especially like if you're in that 20-year-old range, bro. Like, I feel like they going to listen to us more than they listen to the 50, 60-year-olds. Yeah. You feel me? 20, 30, I feel like they going to listen to it because, like, hey, we can adapt a little bit more to them. We fresh out. We can talk to you, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But the 50, 60-year-old, man, they like, hey, forget them. They old. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I feel like we supposed to reach back out and help them out, man, and try to lead them into the correct place, bro. And I feel like it's such important to do that, man. And we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work. I mean, we can be impactful when the ones in front of us, but that's why we got to go so hard on the podcast and just, like, try to reach out to the other youth that's in this world, man, and try to change their mind. Because if you can get the person's mind, bro, you good.
Yeah.
You know
I agree.
saying?
And, man, pretty much what you were saying, man, you know, stuff really do stick with the kids. I want to start off right there. And, you know, growing up, you know, I know some kids, they're told, you know, money is wrong. You know, money is evil. You know what I'm saying? And that'll stick with that kid his or her whole life. And they'll be afraid to make a certain amount of money because they like, okay, if I make this amount of money, then it's going to rule me or make me a bad person. And I know Ross, he not told me this, he not said this 1,000 times, but you was like, money isn't the root of all evil. You was like, for the love of money, for the love of money, you know, is the root of evil or something like that.
That's yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, if parents telling their kids this from a young age, when they get older, it's just gonna already be instilled in their mindset, like, bro, I can't do this because all my life I've heard that it's a certain way. Yeah. And I feel like if you have been raised that way, you gotta break that cycle. Just, bro, and I'm gonna just be honest, man, everything that we was taught as kids, it all wasn't necessarily true. You know, people, it was just passed down from generation to generation to generation. And, you know, something that I learned, you guys, is we really gotta question stuff. And when I have kids, I'm not gonna mind if they question things. Like I to this day, like when I'm talking to my mother, I ask her, hey, why do you do this? Like, why do you, you know, do a certain, you know, whatever she do? And she be like, shoot, I don't know. But I grew up my whole life thinking like that was what you supposed to do. So like when I do have kids, I'm gonna be like, man, y'all can question. Don't get smart with me. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like question stuff. Like just because somebody tell you something and you don't feel like it's necessarily right, ask them. Because half the time when you ask them, they ain't even gonna know. They just gonna be going off some stuff that they heard before. Yeah. So, that's what I gotta say about that. But, bro, something else you said, and I want you to talk about this a little bit deeper. You was like, kids, you said they see everything or something like that. And, bro, I want you to talk about, man, that time when we did the real estate joint at the spot at the one of them the houses. Yeah. And then your little bro hit you.
Yeah, my real little brother, yeah.
Your real little brother hit you. Because he seen everything that we did. Yeah. And he hit you with that message afterwards, bro. So, like, can you speak about that? Like teenagers or whatever, they see everything. And they like talk about that situation, bro.
It's important, again, like, man, if you're in the it's real important to figure out your environment. What you seeing, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, when we went through our little walkthrough, you know me, I was doing my thing. I felt like I was doing my thing.
You looked like you was doing your thing.
Hey, I blended in, baby. I've been doing this for 20 years. Real estate for 20 years, you know what I'm saying? This was our first walkthrough, you know what I'm saying? We were looking to purchase the home, man, and I'm going looking at all the windows and stuff. But my little brother seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't know. You know what I'm saying? My little brother seen that, and the next day, like, he texted, I picked him up from work. And the next day, he was like, bro, are we going real estate again today? You know what I'm saying? I looked at I said, nah, not today, bro. We got to see, if, you know what I'm saying, if we won the contract or not.
Yeah.
But, man, he just hit me up 2 weeks ago. Remember I sent you the screenshot as well. He like, hey, bro, I'm back home. Bro, I'm trying to get in real estate.
That's what I'm talking. Let's go.
And let's go. That was about 2 months ago when we did the walkthrough.
Let's go.
You feel me? That stuck in his mind.
He seen it.
He seen it and it stuck. It went to his subconscious. You know what I'm saying? He didn't forget. The mind will forget some things, but your subconscious is gonna be there for a while.
He preaching.
You know, and it stayed there. Like, hey, bro, my brother in real estate, man. And again, he in the era, bro, where he can truly just ball. I mean, he's in the era, bro, like he could just truly just blow up from this, bro. Because, again, we ain't had this opportunity growing up. But I know it's his first year in college and things like that, man. But it's up to us to it's up to me truly to really act up upon this so he can be great.
Gas him up.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I got to go pick him up like, hey, bro, we finna go walk. We finna do, driving for dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know me and Doug, we do our thing here and there. But yeah, bro, I got you, little bro, man. But that was so important that he got the experience there and got that exposure.
Yeah.
Because he actually went through the walkthrough with us. He didn't know what he was getting himself to, man. You know what I'm saying? He told me that night, he was like, I don't think y'all should get that house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think y'all should get that one. I said, oh, nah. Bro, tell me. Hey, trust me. It looked bad, but once you add the value, the numbers will get right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, that's just that learning experience he got to get, bro. So I'm just thankful that my little brother said, hey, man, he reached out to me like, hey, I'll want to learn real estate and it's crazy. His partner want to do the same thing.
Bro.
So of course, that's just how I get tricked down. That's how his homeboy like, hey, bro, your brother do real estate. Can I learn too? Bet. You know what I'm saying, man? We can help them two youngsters, bro. So I definitely need to reach out to my bro and let him know, hey, we're going to do some driving for dollars, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just how the game is. And just give them the game like how I learned it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For free. That's the best part, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I learned that from you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, giving folks the game for the freebie.
That's
like,
been a blessing, bro.
Yes, I understand, bro. And I've been trying to be a blessing here lately. And
hey, I love the word try. Yeah, we try to be a blessing to you. Are we gonna go down that road? We ain't going down that road. Messing up my whole blessing, bro. I'm trying to bless you and you messing up my whole blessing, man. This is crazy, man.
Yeah. You stupid,
bro.
For
real, we ain't going down that road.
We ain't going down that road, bro. But now, man, like y'all, Ross, he really not helped me. Like, you know, we purchased a real estate course, you know, and we be reaching out to folks, you know, trying to help them out and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, bro, like I don't necessarily, you know, I don't want to give them. I'm gonna be honest, bro. We paid for it, so I'm like, bro, I don't want to just give them the whole course. That mug cost some money, bro. That mug was not cheap.
Nah, it wasn't.
So yeah, I was like, man, I don't know, bro. But Ross was like, man, just be a blessing, bro. Like, and I just had to put myself in the other person's shoe. Like, man, you know, if somebody gave me a course with all this value for the freebie, and they were just like, here, this is love, bro, I would be so thankful, bro. I would be so thankful. And you know, I was
especially
like,
if it's the right information.
And that's important.
You know, man, Doug, we not finna just go out here. And it took us some time, first of all, the person, but we already knew that, hey, this is what it was. Mm-hmm. But if it's the right information, and you messing up our blessing like that, man, I don't even want to. Messed up our blessing.
Somebody did get blessed with though, and they taking it to they trying to take it to the next level. Shout out to
shout out to you, hey,
yeah.
For real.
So, oh man, but yeah, man, yeah, I think it'd be a good time to end it here, but you know, just closing, man, y'all, we have to inspire the youth. You know, if you have kids, you have to inspire your kids. They're looking up to you. They're looking at every single thing that you do, every decision that you make, everything that you do. So please make sure that you inspire them, you motivate them, you gas them up on whatever. If they come to you with any ideas, like Ross said, identify their gifts, identify what they like to do. And you, as a parent, as an adult, you have to key in on that, and you have to bring that out of them, because they may be doing a gift and they don't know that it's a gift. But if you see that, act on that and push that. And I promise you, that kid will be successful. They will thank you. They will take everything to the next level. And y'all, please stop playing with these kids' lives. Stop giving them guns. Stop putting chains on them, calling them gangsters and all this crazy. Stop doing that. That's not doing nothing positive, you know, for the kid. I know kids having kids, so they really don't know better. But I feel like, man, when you do have a child, bro, like I feel like, because I already know me, my whole mindset would change. If I have kids, like, I'm like, bro, like, I gotta take everything to the next level. And I'm like, I want the best for my child. And you guys, y'all also want the best for y'all kids. Or whatever kid out there. Like, when I do see a kid and I see him doing whatever, I'm like, bro, like, I really be intrigued. Like, that kid is gonna go somewhere. Like, I really be wanting kids to go far in life. Real far in life. So, y'all, man, I just say, man, just, you know, treat these kids better, treat the younger generation better, because when we're gone, they're gonna be the ones who are on this earth, and they learn from us. So we have to be that example. So, man, you got any closing thing before I bring out the sponsor?
That's it, man. Jesus Christ is King, man.
Yes, sir. And y'all, shout out to the sponsor of this podcast. Been doing it since day one. Love Waste Management, the best. Shout out to them, y'all. The best trash valet vendor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you stay in some apartments and they don't have a good valet service, notify the front office about Love Waste Management. Check out their Instagram, Love Waste Management, or their website, lovewastemgmt.com. The best trash valet vendor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, you guys, if that is everything, I hope you guys learned something from this podcast. I hope you guys can take away things for this podcast. Whenever you see somebody in the youth, whenever you see somebody younger than you, it doesn't matter. Inspire them, motivate them to be their best selves. Because sometimes they don't even hear that. They don't even hear that they can be their best self. They don't even hear that they can do whatever they want to do in life. You may be that person that come and change their life. So, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and we'll see y'all next time.